You. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. So Ja loses, well, allegedly, had his likeness. Let's say that because the whole narrative is that he lost the Powerade, um, the Powerade sponsorship. But as we go into this article, as we're gonna go into, you're gonna just see that they just removed his likeness, meaning they removed his pictures from the website. It doesn't mean that his contract, in particular, is done with Powerade. But that we're definitely gonna get into that. I'm gonna show y'all the article in the New York Post. But I had to start this one off with Fat Joe, man. And all the people that's really coming after T. Morant. I touched on this in one of the videos that I did on John Morant already. But look, man, at the end of the day, like I said, Fat Joe says, tell John Morant's dad, T. Morant, to stop getting drunk at games and help his son. Now, listen, man. At the end of the day, T. Morant did what he had to do. What you like? This is my thing for the people that's coming at T. Morant. What you want T. Morant to do? You want T. Morant to go up in there and whoop his ass? You know what I'm saying? You think T. Morant want to go up in there and T. Morant gonna be fighting his son and shit over he supposed to be no. Ja's a grown ass man with a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of money and with a lot of money and a lot of power. You know what I mean? Because the money is what gives you the power. So what comes with a lot of power comes with a lot of responsibilities, and that's just something that Ja is not. Is not, he's not kind of understanding that right now. Plus, we living in a different time. Everything social media, everything like niggas is like Fat Joe up here acting as if, you know what I mean? Like back in the days when he was wilding out with the terror squad and shit, like niggas wasn't getting into some shit. You know what I mean? Like does niggas hold do we get to criticize Fat Joe's dad and shit for Fat Joe out here with the terror squad? Niggas is getting into all kind of shit. No, bro, that falls on Fat Joe, right? That falls on Fat Joe. We got Michael Jordan's son out here dating a thought pocket and goddamn Larissa Pippen at the end of the day. Do we sit up there and do we jump down Michael Jordan's back and question that man's whole legacy and all that and what he did for his kids and da based off, his son's decisions? No, we don't do that. We don't do that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, in this case where everybody's jumping down T. Morant, probably people want to be T. Morant. They want to be at their son's game, getting lit, you know what I'm saying? Living the life, enjoying time with their son and stuff like that. But there's going to be times where he's not around his son I would hope T. Morant was around I would hope he wasn't around. Now, if it was found out that he was in that strip club that day, and he seen that shit, and like I said, it was a split second, so ain't really nothing he could have did, but it just all in all that whole scene just wasn't a good look. I just seen recently the picture of John Moran at the club. Whoever posted that picture of John Moran at the club with the stripper, and trying to demonize that man for having a good time. I think that's a little ridiculous. Now we're piling on, okay? Now we're piling on when it comes down to John Morant being at the strip club. Nobody's saying that the man can't be at the strip club. I never said that. My main thing is that you keep constantly getting into altercations. When you start physically putting hands on folks and you know what I'm saying, you're getting into it with you know what I'm saying, little niggas at your sister's basketball games, you're getting into it at fucking malls and shit like that, bro. Like I said, man, you gotta, the Pacers game incident and shit. It's just a lot of shit that's snowballing in those aspects. And like I said, Ja's young, so for him, I don't think that he really thinks about a lot of that shit. He's trying to be, a loyal friend or show that he a real nigga and all this whole stupid shit. But at the end of the day, part of it can just be people coming after him. I don't rule out that aspect of it. I'm not about to make it seem like this nigga just on some hood shit out of the blue. You know what I mean? Like some of this shit can be motherfuckers targeting him. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And that's a hard reality that I think that we as people, we don't look at it. We see headlines of athletes and we just think that these niggas is trying to be hard. Like, I don't think that might have been the case with Ja. Some of that Ja might have been in the all right in every single situation. But like I said in the video that I did comparing him to the Michael Vick situation, Michael Vick never dogfighted a damn thing. Okay, I'm gonna say that one more time. Michael Vick went to jail, okay, lost the prime years of his career based on some shit that he didn't do. It was just on his property. It was just on the man property. Okay. Man wasn't there. Man had no participation in the shit. But because he was the name, he's the one that's going to get them lawyers and shit like that paid and whatever agenda the NFL had at that particular time to get Michael Vick out of the league. Because if y'all remember, Michael Vick at this time was the very first player in NFL history to receive $100 million contract. Okay? He was the very first one to do it. So when that happened, and it's definitely some conspiracy shit that I'm not going to really touch on like that. It is what it is. But there were some people that wanted Michael Vick. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that wanted Michael Vick to do something, and Michael Vick didn't do it, and they destroyed that nigga. You know what I'm saying? They absolutely destroyed him. And well, I won't say destroyed him, but they snatched away the prime of his career. You know what I'm saying? Part of it could have been you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not going to really get too deep into that. You know what I mean? But we know that at this particular time there was a certain player that was winning Super Bowls out here. You know what I mean? So we just gonna what I mean. If y'all remember around that time, y'all know exactly who I'm talking about, what team I'm talking about, the who, what, and why. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of shit that happened with this Michael Vick situation because Michael Vick was the face of the NFL. Okay, I'm gonna say that one more time at this particular point. Michael Vick was the face of the NFL at that time, and that man went to jail based off some shit he didn't do. Okay. So that's my message to when it came down to Ja Morant and talking in that shit. Like, look, bro, sometime, bro, you know what I mean? It's cool. I'm not telling the man not to live his life. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be very cautious of the shit that you're doing. Get you some security, some armed security. Shit, if you got to roll with the police, nigga, roll with the police. Nigga, fuck what these niggas talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because the minute you get into some shit, all these niggas talking about, this bitch ass nigga be with the police, that bitch ass nigga be with the feds, right? At the end of the day, if y'all got into some shit with that particular person and y'all split one of these dudes' head to the white meat or some shit like that, the same nigga talking this, oh man, you bitch ass nigga rolling with the police, bitch ass nigga got bodyguard, bitch ass nigga, fuck ass nigga got he rolling with the feds. Them same bitch ass niggas gonna be right in the court pointing y'all niggas out and trying to get a bag about you niggas. You know what I'm saying? So all this shit niggas be talking, man, nigga, that shit ain't worth it. You know what I mean? But for Fat Joe to get out here and say that shit, I just thought that shit was kind of crazy. Like, Joe, bro, I know you ain't talking, my nigga. Like, you literally was just on stage not too long ago, nigga, talking about Vita and goddamn Lil Mo and calling them crackhead bitches and dusty bitches and shit, bro. Now you up here, the face of reason, and talking about John Morant's daddy need to stop getting drunk at the games and protect his son. Like, Fat Joe, stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is where I say, like, respectfully, bro, sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? All the people jumping out of the woodworks, jumping down on John Morant's back. We already know the sports media going to do that. We know buck dancing ass niggas like Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. For Skip Bayless to be up here even acting as if this man is some Crip member and shit like that. Like, come on, man. Now y'all niggas is just reaching now. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all just all-time Dow Simming out here from Street Fighter, fam. It's just goddamn ridiculous at this point. You know what I mean? All these people just coming out. Ja Morant, man, he an idiot. You would have thought Ja Morant really shot somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand we giving the brother some criticism, but the piling on though, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. This is a little bit too much for me. You know what I'm saying? But not just because it's Fat Joe. It's a lot of these dudes out here piling on John Morant. Skip Bayless and them acting like this nigga some kind of gang. Is he saying that he's down with the Crips? Like Skip Bayless out here being a Karen and shit, man. I mean, it's just goddamn ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You know, Shay Sharp out there, you know, being Uncle Ruckus. One minute this nigga is the Black Power Ranger and shit. Then the next minute this nigga Uncle Ruckus and shit. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the nigga Bernie Mac from Boys in the Hood and shit. Yeah, I hate you cause you black, nigga. I hate my gums cause they black, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He You know what I'm saying? Shit, and Sharp got that on and off switch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit crazy. You know what I mean? Some of these people might be like Stephen A. Smith. They might be jumping on John Morant because that shit personal. You know what I'm saying? No, it's personal. He know why it's personal. I know why it's personal, but I ain't gonna let y'all know why it's personal. But that fuck nigga John Morant, yeah. I knew that nigga was gonna get into some dumb shit. Yeah. It's personal. Yeah, it's personal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least I give Stephen A. little bit of credit, though. Now he coming out, he letting it be known, like, all right, nigga, this shit personal, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you niggas talk about. Anytime Kyrie name come up, I'm gonna step on his bitch ass. at least, at least I'm gonna start giving Stephen A. Smith a little bit more respect when it comes to the Kyrie, because at least the nigga gonna keep it in a buck. That nigga said, nigga, that shit personal. That nigga know why that shit personal. Him and his daddy know why that shit personal. Fuck them niggas. Anytime I get a chance to step on Kyrie Irving, I'm gonna stomp on that bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I give Stephen A. his credit though. But some of y'all niggas out here, man, I don't know if y'all hating. You know, I don't know if y'all buck dancing to keep it a buck. But you know, like I said, there's rightful criticism. You know what I'm saying? He deserves to get filleted. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it a bean pie. I filleted the nigga for 2 videos. You know what I'm saying? Well, not fillet him, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I still give the brother the benefit of the doubt because I ain't telling no nigga that he can't, because he got money, he need to be scared. You know what I'm saying? But now that you got money, you got to be cautious, not be scared, nigga. You got to be cautious. You got to be cautious of a lot of the shit you're doing. You got people that's going to be trying to come after. You got people who going to be trying to make you punch them in the face. You're going to be having people that's going to make your crew want to jump on their ass. Because, like I said, all it takes for one of your mans and shit to jump off the ledge and start putting hands and feet on somebody. And if they're not security, if they're not licensed security, or if they're not licensed police or Fed agents or some shit like that, bro, you going down for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You going to end up having to pay in some form of fashion. You know what I mean? Whether you're going to have to pay for your man's lawyers or some shit like that, or you're going to have to pay for a settlement because they're going to say John Morant and his boys jumped me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be, oh yeah, you know, one of the homies and shit, you know, he flew off and decked dude and started whooping dude ass and shit. Yeah, he was talking shit to me, but I ain't do shit to him. You know what I'm saying? My man jumped in and did all that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't that. And now in a regular day set in a regular setting, at the end of the day, if a nigga not rich and somebody come up to you and you let's just say you just chilling at the bar or something, some random motherfucker come up popping shit to you and you like, yo, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you kind of wilding right now. Your man's like, nah, nigga, fuck that, bro. Take that shit somewhere else. And that nigga start getting crazy and shit. What the fuck you gonna do, bitch ass nigga? I'll fuck both of you niggas up or whatever. And then your man's fly off the ledge and put hands and feet on that man. You know what I'm saying? That you, as far as the person that he came up to starting the shit with, you're not going to be involved in that shit in no form or fashion. But let's say if that same said person is a celebrity and somebody's man who's not a licensed bodyguard or whatever the case may be, police, fed, if that same person does something, they're going to say John Morant and his boy jumped me at the bar. That's what they're going to say. You know what I mean? So that's going to have you in court. That's going to have your name out there. And you don't want shit out there on your name at the end of the day. So what you're going to do, you're probably going to settle. You see what I'm saying? So that's money that's going to be getting taken out of your pockets and shit like that. But let's get into this whole situation when it comes down to this. Let's get to this whole situation when it comes down to this John Morant Powerade thing, all right? So, because I didn't want to make this video too long. John Morant's Powerade ads pulled as gun video fallout continues for suspended NBA superstar. So, they pulled the ad at the end of the day. As you see right here, um, Ja Morant's off the court troubles are having real world consequences, including potentially putting a dent in the NBA superstar's wallet. Um, Coca-Cola's Powerade pulled its ad featuring the 23-year-old point guard after the Memphis Grizzlies suspended him because he flashed a gun on social media during a wild night at a Denver air strip joint. Okay, so you know, like I said, I'm all for people keeping the same energy. Okay, I'm all for, you know, pretty much just keeping the same energy. My message to Powerade would be, if you're involved in some form of fashion and fuck shit, you know, you shouldn't have pulled that ad. You know what I'm saying? Stand on that. You know what I mean? Stand on that at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But if you are used to, if somebody get themselves caught up in some shit and you pull the likeness or whatever the case may be, all right. You know what I'm saying? I can respect it. But if you only pulling this shit now with John Morant, I can see if John Morant shot somebody. See, when you heard about him beating up teenagers and shit, you ain't had no problem with that. But now the gun is the end all be all and shit. Him flashing a gun on Instagram was the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had no problem with nigga pulling up, beating niggas up in his yard and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking, getting into all kind of shit. You got no problem with that. But drawing the gun is where y'all draw the line. I mean, this shit is just funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's funny as hell at the end of the day. But let's keep it going. It's unclear whether the popular drink maker has several ties with Morant, but the company also stripped his likeness from the brand's website. So that just means they took his picture down at the end of the day, or his name. But they for the New York Post to say it's unclear whether the popular drink maker has severed ties with Morant. That lets you know that he's still under contract with Powerade. They're waiting for the storm to to roll through. You know what I'm saying? They're waiting for the storm to roll through, for the clear for the blue sky and the motherfucking sun to come back out where they can possibly do another commercial or something. And it's also going to depend on John Morant's success. You know what I'm saying? With John Morant, the best thing he could do is just continue to be successful at this point. You know what I'm saying? Continue to be successful and playing great basketball. That's the way out for him, is to play great basketball, and he'll be fine. So, as they talking a little bit, same thing about that. All right, so the company has not said how much the deal is worth, but company execs told Bloomberg that Morant was going to headline the biggest marketing campaign in Powerade's 36-year-old history. Coca-Cola did not respond to a post request for comment Sunday, nor did Morant's other main endorsement partners, Nike, which earlier this month said it was standing by the troubled athlete. Now, when I did the video about Nike and John Morant, well, John Morant in general, and I talked about how, okay, is Nike going to pull is Nike going to pull from John Morant like they did from Kyrie Irving? You know what I mean? And that lets me, now that I know that Nike has not did it, now, like I said, when I say this, I'm not saying it as if, okay, I'm looking for John Morant to lose you know what I mean? Like I'm some hating ass nigga. It sounds like I want to see him fail. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against John Morant. Like I said, I think John Morant is the new Derrick Rose. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but what I will say about this is that keep the fucking same energy. If y'all niggas is gonna get out here and suspend Kyrie Irving and make this nigga go on some apology tour based off a fucking tweet of a movie at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But y'all don't have John Morant. Like y'all not gonna pull from John Morant. Nike absolutely stripped Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? Till the coast got clear, and I guess now, they still working with Kyrie Irving, but they had to let it be known publicly, we ain't fucking with you. Even though Kyrie Irving is one of the most successful sneakers in for the Nike brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that one more time. Kyrie Irving, the Kyries, is one of the most successful sneakers. Some of them shits is even sell better than LeBron's. Okay, LeBron is the face of the league, but Kyrie Irving got the sneaker game on smash. Okay, when it comes down to Nike, Nike said we ain't fucking with that. We don't give a fuck about that. We ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You out here propagating some shit, telling some truth, exposing some truth and shit, and we ain't got a problem with that. But they ain't got a problem with John Morant punching young niggas in the face. They ain't got a problem with John Morant getting into it with motherfuckers at the mall. It's going down. Meet me in the club. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got a problem with old young jock and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? John Morant, you know what I'm saying? Getting into it at the sisters volleyball game. Nike ain't got no problem with that. Nike ain't got a problem with the nigga pulling out the ratchet on Instagram Live. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly scaring some of these strippers and shit like that. Allegedly, right? That might have been a clean Karen in there, though. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. But it is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, though, you know, because some people is scared of guns. I'm not going to say, let me just take that back a little bit. Some people are scared of guns. I'm going to keep it a bean pie. The minute, if you ever been around somebody who like really kind of timid of guns and shit, the minute you whip out a gun or show a nigga a gun, you see a whole nigga mood change and shit. Like, you know, it's hard to describe, but that you could tell that nigga nervous. You know what I'm saying? He nervous. He thinking about what if that shit go off, you know, especially when niggas got it in their hand and shit like that. So some people are nervous. So let me not call that woman a Karen like that. But because she might have, whoever this person is, might have been, you know, a little timid, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. But Nike's willing to stand by all that, though. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving, strip that nigga butt naked. You know what I'm saying? Strip his ass butt naked. And it goes down to what I say with the dysfunction, okay? The dysfunction that they and the powers that be would allow within the ancient American community, what they would like to promote. You know what I'm saying? They want to promote niggas doing wild shit at the end of the day, right? Or the illusion of niggas doing wild shit at the end of the day. They love to promote that shit all day, every day. But Kyrie Irving posting a tweet about some shit that is known to be true. Here it is. Kyrie Irving is goddamn Satan himself. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving is the biggest demon of them all and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ripped through the media, ripped through shreds. This nigga anti-Semitic and all this stupid ass shit. Like it's just goddamn ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? John Morant can get out here beating up folks, threatening folks, pulling out heat. You know what I'm saying? And have multiple offenses. You know what I'm saying? It's not like this is one offense. This is multiple offenses that's been going on that the NBA is definitely known about. You know what I mean? As Carmelo Anthony said, the NBA is the feds. David Stern told Carmelo Anthony, nigga, well, he ain't say nigga, but he said, he told him, nigga, you fucking up out here. What you think? We don't know where you at, who you with? We know what you doing at all times. And Melo said in the interview, that's when I knew the NBA was the feds. You know what I mean? So the NBA is the feds, fam. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what you're doing. They know what holes you niggas is getting up with. They know all of that. You know what I'm saying? So just in case y'all niggas start y'all getting out here doing this and doing that, the NBA know about all that. You know what I'm saying? They know about all that. But if your ass get caught up in the jam to where the point you get some serious charges put on your ass, they can't help you. You know what I'm saying? They can't help you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So the NBA takes all that into consideration. So when it's time for they constantly watching, they give you all this money and then they surveillance in your ass. So therefore, when it's time for that contract year, and you like, yeah, I've been balling out, I've been doing this, I deserved it. They like, yeah, but hold up, let me tell you something. What you see this incident right here that happened December 31st? Yeah, New Year's Eve. Yeah, we heard about that situation that, oh yeah. Nah, that really wasn't nothing. That really didn't happen like that. That's not how it happened. Oh, that's not how it happened? Oh, okay, let me refresh your memory real quick. Nigga, pull up a footage on your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's you right there punching that man in the face, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got the whole thing. We got audio, all that, Jack. Yeah, we got it all. So, yeah, this is what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this. So that 250 we going to give you, we just going to cut that to about 190. Yeah, we're going to cut that to about 190. But maybe 200. You know what I'm saying? Well, we'll give you 200. You're a hell of a player. And that's the point I was getting at in the videos that I was doing. You know what I mean? But Powerade did not strip this man. You know what I mean? Because if they did, they would have came out with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they would have came out and they'd have been like, we ain't fucking with him. He's bad for the brand and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a person that they had big, damn, I can't get the word out, but aspirations for at the end of the day. So this is something that this was going to be the biggest rollout that they had ever. You know what I mean? As a brand, as a Powerade brand at the end of the day. So, it's obvious that, this was somebody they really had real investment in. So they're not going to just, cut that off based off a nigga flashing a gun on Instagram Live. They're going to let this shit die down for a little bit. And, all Ja got to go out there, dunk on a few niggas, you know what I'm saying? And he'll be all right. He'll be cool by playoff time. You know what I'm saying? By playoff time come, and if they in the playoffs and they doing their thing, you might even see a Ja Morant commercial pop back up. I'm just gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But Ja just got to keep himself away from a lot of fuck shit. If you gonna go out, bro, man, you need to be rolling around with armed and paid security. So that way, with security, gotta put hands and feet. You tell your niggas, look, dog. Only thing I need you to do is be eyes, just in case you see some hating ass niggas looking to do some crazy shit. But I don't need you to do anything, okay? We gonna be having a good time. You know what I'm saying? That's what security's for. Security, these niggas is gonna be doing the watching for the hating ass niggas, for the finessing and scheming ass bitches out here. You know what I mean? For all of that. You know what I mean? We ain't got to worry about that, because if shit get real, the security's going to get out there and lay one of these niggas down. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't worried about nothing. You know what I mean? And then you can go out there and have your fun. You know what I mean? Because I'm not saying that John Morant can't go to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying John Morant can't go to a sister's volleyball game or play basketball with the young niggas and shit like that. Show love, get back. You know what I'm saying? Show these young niggas that, you know what I'm saying? I'm reachable, I'm touchable, you know what I'm saying? Y'all shit, we can hoop together, you know what I'm saying? So I respect that. I'm not saying that y'all can't do none of that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. So, it is what it is. But yeah, so we about to get ready to get up off of here, man. So that's all I really want to touch on, man. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day ones, shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.